through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Boilermakers offense goes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And then first down, right back to the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's real in. It's Watson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, and no for a first down. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Boilermakers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Watson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead hits the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Smith. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, starting short like this and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
2nd down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The tight end's got it on the corner route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Smith. Finally got him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Purdue has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final. Just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Good throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He finds some space. It's a fumble. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to pass. It's Owens. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Pitches to the back. Quick spin on the run. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Alabama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Watson. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. And the back now goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. They bring him down after a short gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back. It's Owens. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Breaks free. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They bring it down to the but that's good enough for a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. It looks like the player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Great move there. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. A timeout is called. A tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Owens. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Past the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain for them.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Setting the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Owens. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback his offense, just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Yeah, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he's looking deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
One team making their way on the field. See if he can make the play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Boilermakers, to put them on top now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Scanning the field, it's Owens. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that's the tight end, Kirk, showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Loved how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line. As you say, now they flex him out. He's a tough matchup for any defense. He's got the size and athletic ability really to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Boilermakers looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. The Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
The football's loose. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the Boilermakers will have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab from the move. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. And Smith. Touchdown, Purdue. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Hardball playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away with the running game. They gain him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. To throw, it's Owens. Catch made on the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
2nd down after that short completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's O'Grady. Tackle made after a huge gain. All the The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Owens. Looking for 6. Incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
When it's 3rd down, you know that blitz might be coming. The offensive line's got to do a better job of communicating to give this quarterback a little bit more time to be able to win a one-on-one matchup out on the perimeter. They're unable to hold up, and the blitz gets home to affect the quarterback and his timing.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.